put this piece of metal on there though, and look. Oh no. Oh, Lester. Folks. Oh my God, I'm the dumbest. Dumb. Please don't come look. They're coming to look. They're coming to look. They're ready to spread the word. Hey folks, Lester here. This morning we're going to address a little problem that I'm having with what I'm looking like is a growing desert there in our front pasture. I was talking recently about, hi babies! Hey kiddos! Hey babies! That's cute. Oh, I love that. So what I've done this morning is I've dropped off a pile of lumber and I'm going to build a pig house. That sounds weird. I'm going to build a pig shelter. So a pig shelter doesn't have to be very high off the ground. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking that the roof will only probably be about this high. That will allow the pigs to go under and just lay. You know, they don't stand, but just so high anyway. And so I'll probably bring that roof up to maybe about my chest high. It'll be a real low structure, so I don't have to do a lot of digging, which is going to be great. I'm going to try to center it here between these two trees, so even though it's out here in the front pasture, it still looks nice from the house angle. I think right about here will be best. All right, so I got my first pole set in the ground. I will come by and add a little concrete to it in a few minutes to keep it nice and sturdy. But what I want to do is measure off 7 feet from pole to the next pole. And the reason for that is because my metal is 8 feet. And so I want to make sure that I have an overhang. When I set my metal on top, I want it to overhang each side 6 inches so water can run off. The water can run off and out of the pig shelter. I don't want water to run and drip in where they lay and sleep. So like I said, I'm going to put my post 7 feet apart, and being that my metal is 8 feet, that will allow me 6 inches on each side for that water to run off on. So as you can see, nothing fancy here. It's not real high. It only comes up to about my belly button in the front, and it drops down, it slopes towards the back. And so I'll go get the metal now and put the metal on top, and we're going to be done with this project. Folks, I am about to scream. I'm about to, okay, I'll be honest, I'm saying a lot of bad words inside my head right now. I'm not, look what I've done. Okay, everything's fine here on the front. Got a little bit of an overhang. I put this piece of metal on there though, and look. Oh no. Oh, Lester. Folks. Oh my God, I'm the dumbest. Dumb. If there was a brick wall, I'd be banging my head against it right now. I promise I would. How did I do that? How did I okay, so here's what I did wrong. Remember how I told you? All right, so I was supposed to have measured, I measured wrong. I measured from inside to inside, which was so dumb. I was supposed to have measured from outside to outside. This is a 4-inch post. So that adds about 5 inches right there. You take 5 inches on both ends, that's 10 inches. That's almost a foot. And remember all that overhang I was gonna have? Well, I have an underhang now. No. Oh, I am a waste. Why? Oh, sometimes I just don't slow down to think. You know, I would say that this has never happened before, but this has happened to me plenty of times. And you would think that I would learn my lesson and slow down and think and remeasure. There's an expression, measure twice, cut once, maybe. Measure once, cut twice. Well, I measured once, but there ain't no cutting gonna happen here. Oh no. I cannot leave my pigs with that much. This is all this metal I had. It's been used. It's nothing new. I didn't want to buy new stuff. All of this wood is used. I didn't want to buy anything new for this project. All right, let me figure this out. Let me figure this one out. Okay, so this here goes against every law of nature. And if anyone ever comes over here and they see what I've done, they're going to, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. So if I run the metal this direction, it looks stupid, but it covers from side to side. Please don't come look. They're coming to look. They're coming to look. They're ready to spread the word. Everyone's coming to look. Everyone's gathered around to look. If I run the metal in this direction, it looks dumb, but it offers the shading that everybody would need. I don't mean everybody for goats, this is for pigs. And it offers a protection that the pigs would need after I put the walls on it later and put some pine bark or some cedar mulch or something in there to give them a bedding. As far as rain runoff, so obviously it was built with a slope so the rain could run off that way, but these ridges are going to make that where that can't happen. But I don't think that it's not like it's going to be for a house. I think that the rain would still end up pushing off the sides, so I don't see it leaking. It just looks dumb. All right, so it's about 11 o'clock. It's hot. And I guess if there's anything good that came out of this little shelter, well, there's two things. Check this out, folks. This is just coincidence. You can't see it. It is perfectly at the height where it's hidden behind the top board of my fence. That's awesome. That means that no one can see the cluster, almost said a bad word. No one can see what I've done, the mistake that I've made. But number two, what's really neat is look who's under there sleeping. This is awesome. It's on day one and it's already being put to great use. It's already being put to great use. Hey, Tiny Tim. So it may look, it may not look great, but you know what? Tiny Tim's not complaining. He's actually happy. Oh my goodness. Guys, I didn't bring worms. Every time they see me, they think I'm gonna feed them. Or they just want to say hi. Okay, I like to think that they just want to say hi. Okay, so you know what? It was not a total loss anyway. Everything's fine, folks. It may not look that awesome, but guess what? You can't even tell. From this perspective, you can't even tell, which is awesome. Thumbs up, Lester. Thumbs up.